Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai, with a word called Jesus Christ. And, this ain't gonna be no long video. This going into 3 feast days that's coming up. In Israel, the feast days are very important. The feast days are very important, and the high holy days are very important, as well as keeping the commandments. Cause you can get judged for not keeping the feast days and high holy days as well. Cause you know how the world give us Halloween, Thanksgiving, Easter, Valentine's Day, all those holidays. Those are pagan holidays. Those are the white people holidays. They started from paganism, but we have holidays in the Bible for us to keep that we don't even know about. The churches don't teach you that. The churches don't teach you that you have high holy days, that you have feast days in the Bible that our forefathers kept. They don't teach you that. They teach you to keep Christmas. Talking about Christ's birthday, that's when he was born, December 25th. But there's nowhere in the Bible that say Christ was born December 25th. I think that's the birthday of Nimrod. If I'm not mistaken, December 25th, that's the birthday of Nimrod, I think. That's not the birthday of Christ. It don't say nowhere in the Bible that Christ was born December 25th. You know what I'm saying? And they use Christmas as trying to be, they use Christmas as trying to get close with Christ, or they trying to put that with the Bible. But Christmas is nowhere in the Bible. Christmas is nowhere in the Bible. Hold up. Actually, if I remember this verse correctly, I think it's Jeremiah 14:2, if I'm not mistaken. The Bible go against Christmas. No. That ain't what that verse is. Salakia, I gotta It's envy thou not thy oppressor and choose none of his ways. I forgot the verse. Salakia, I forgot the verse. I think it was in Jeremiah. Well, never mind. It's the verse I'm looking for. Jeremiah 10:5. All praise to the Most High. This verse right here is going against Christmas. But our people think we're supposed to celebrate Christmas, but they didn't know that it's a verse in the Bible that goes against Christmas. Check this out. Jeremiah 10:5. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. So he talked to the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans of Negro or Indian descent. It says, speaking to the children of Israel, it says, thus says the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. He telling us not to learn the way of the heathen, not to follow Christianity, not to follow Christmas, not to follow Thanksgiving, because that's the way of the heathen. Those pagan holidays came from the heathen, which are these other nations, so-called white people, the so-called East Indians, Japanese, Chinese, Japanese. I think I said East Indians already. Chinese, Japanese, all the other nations that are not Israelites. We're not supposed to learn their customs, because we have our customs in the Bible. So why we want to learn the other nation customs? So it says, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the custom of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of their hands are the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not. So it's telling you about Christmas. It say learn not the way of the heathen, and it's telling you what they do. They cut the tree out the forest, then they deck it with silver and gold. That's Christmas. What you do on Christmas? You put a Christmas tree inside your house. You deck it with ornaments of silver and gold. That's what the Bible telling you not to do. It's telling you not to learn the way of the heathen. So you're not supposed to be doing that. We have our own feast days. We have our own holidays in the Bible that we're supposed to keep. So I'm finna get 3 of them that's coming up real soon that we're supposed to keep. If you're an Israelite, you got to keep these holidays. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no choice. It ain't no, I might keep it next year. Or I want to keep it, I might keep it, the next year after that. No. You have to keep these holidays. This is part of your heritage. Our people don't know about our heritage. Our people think our heritage is playing dice, playing cards all day, hooping. That's not our heritage. We have our heritage in the Bible and stuff that we have to keep as being God's chosen people, the Israelites. So I got, if you follow, I follow, some brothers have different calendars, but if you follow Watchmen for Israel, I follow Watchmen for Israel. So these, the days that's coming up. So you got September 16th until September 17th is Memorial Blowing of the Trumpets. And it's on the new moon at sundown. September 16th at sundown. It's on the new moon, blowing of the trumpets. And it's a feast day. It's a feast day. You're supposed to gather together with some brothers that's in the truth. But if you don't have no brothers in the truth, you might have to gather together with you might have to do it with yourself. or you can go over FaceTime. Some brothers that's probably far away from you. You might have to go over FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? Still connect with them brothers. And it says it's a feast day. You can cook, but you can't buy and sell. On that day, September 16th through 17th, you can cook on it. Cause usually, cause it's still a Sabbath though. On a Sabbath you can't buy and sell. It's the memorial blowing of the trumpet. It's a new moon. It's a Sabbath still. But this day, like the new moon, you can cook, you can buy and sell. And it's the feast day. The memorial blowing of the trumpet is a feast day. But you can't buy or sell. You feel what I'm saying? You can't buy and sell until September 16th. September 17th is over with. And you have to blow the trumpet. You feel what I'm saying? You have to blow the trumpet. That goes to Numbers 10 and 7 through 10. And you got Leviticus 23 and 24 if you want to look into the memorial blowing the trumpet. But if you don't have a trumpet, go to YouTube and type in the shofar, SHOFAR, the shofar. You can go to that, and some people blowing the shofar. You can use that, play that out loud with your phone for that being the memorial blow of the trumpet if you don't have a trumpet. So that's September 16th and September 17th. So mark that on your calendar, or you got reminder. Put that on reminder that's a holiday coming up. Memorial blowing of the trumpet. That's very important. Our forefathers kept that. So September 26th at sundown. So September 26th at sundown is the Day of Atonement. That's the day I'm really waiting for. It's a day of fasting. It's a day of mourning. It's a day of repentance. It's only a 24-hour fast, bro. No food, no water, just you afflicting your spirit and get closer to the Most High. If you want to look into the Day of Atonement, go into Leviticus 23 and 26, because it's very important for you to fast, bro. Fasting is very, very, very important when we're in this flesh. We have to fast, because you have to understand, you're not the flesh, you're the spirit. So you have to afflict yourself. You afflicting yourself is showing the Most High that you're serious. You repenting, right? But it's different from you fasting and praying, because you showing the Most High, oh, he's serious. Oh, he fasting, he afflicting himself, he ain't eating and drinking. So he's showing me that he's worthy and that he really trying to change. So fasting is very important. It also breaks down that food that we've been eating. They put GMO in the foods, all that fat in the foods. So for you fasting, you clean out your body. So it's good spiritually, it's good fleshly with your body as well. And it also helps you mentally. Fasting helps you mentally, because it's going to come a time you ain't going to be able to go to Chick-fil-A when you hungry. You ain't going to be able to go to Zaxby's when you hungry. So you're going to have to go a couple days or a week without eating. So fasting is getting you mentally prepared for that without eating and drinking. And it's not hard. Fasting is not hard. Yeah, when the first 2 times it's kind of tough because you ain't used to it. But once you get used to it, you like, man, some brothers and sisters start fasting without them even knowing. They be deep into the scriptures. They ain't start not eating and drinking. Then they remember, oh, I ain't even eating and drinking. I gotta eat something. They start feeling it. But fasting is not hard, bro. Cause you afflicting yourself to the Most High. You have to fast. It don't matter who you is. It don't matter how. Try once a week. Try to fast once a week. You have to fast, bro. It's very important for you to fast. Cause them demons gonna jump on you. You know what I'm saying? Them demons gonna try you. But when you fast, they like, oh, he's serious. Oh, I can't mess with him. Even they're gonna try to come back. But that's why you have to keep fasting. And that helps. That's very important. I can't say that enough. So that's the day, September 26th at sundown. That's the day for you to fast, to get yourself right. To the Most High. Get on your knees and pray to the Most High. Pray to the east. Get on your knees and pray to the Most High and fast. And the Day of Atonement, that's not a day when you wear your best clothes. You wear your clothes your kind of old clothes to show the Most High that you serious, bro. Cause you ain't all with a watch on, you know what I'm saying, with some jewelry on. You ain't really serious, bro. You worry about your appearance. But my bad. But that's showing the Most High that you serious when you fasting and you afflicting yourself, right? So I got one more. I got one more. Let's got another feast day that's coming up. It ain't really coming up, but it's in October. I use my camera. It's in October. It's October 1st through the 7th. October 1st through the 7th. It's the Feast of Tabernacles. It's another feast day. October 1st through 7th. Put this on your reminder. It's the Feast of Tabernacles, but you can't buy or sell the first day. The first day you can't buy or sell in the Feast of Tabernacles. And if you want to look more into that, go to Leviticus 23 through 33 through 44. Let's go into the Feast of Tabernacles. And our forefathers dwelt in tents. So if you can get a tent, dwell inside a tent. That's the Feast of Tabernacles when we dwelt inside a tent. But if you can't get a tent, you might have to make a what them things called? I forgot what they called. You might have to try to make a tent out of some cover. Like last year, I slept on the floor. You know, I was in a dorm. You know, I go to college, so I couldn't really dwell in a tent. So I kind of made me a tent on the ground. You know, I made me a cover, and I put some cover over me. You know what I'm saying, for the Feast of Tabernacles. Cause that's your works. That's showing the Most High that you trying. You might not be able to get a tent, or you might not have enough money to buy a tent, but you showing your works. You trying to make something out of nothing. Feel what I'm saying? So that's showing the Most High that you're serious about keeping these commandments and these feast days. So that's October 3rd through 7th. It's a feast day. You can eat, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's lawful food, you can't eat no food that you ain't supposed to eat on the feast days. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, you know. Get with a group of people, you know what I'm saying? Turn up, but don't do nothing foolish. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can turn up, dance, listen to some music, you know, read scriptures, whatever y'all want to do. You know, Israel, we like to turn up. You know, we decided the earth is in our spirit to turn up. You know, we like partying. But as long as it's in righteousness, go for it. So yeah, them just the 3 days that's coming up. I'm gonna repeat them again before I end the video. The memorial blowing of the trumpets is September 16th until September 17th. The Day of Atonement is September 26th at sundown to September 27th. And like it's a 24-hour fast. The Feast of Tabernacles is October 1st through the 7th. You know what I'm saying? So them just the 3 days coming up. We have more. This ain't just 3, but this is the 3 that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? I want to let my people know so they won't miss those feast days. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to give all praise to the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, and I say shalom.